Hi guys. Hey, I just wanted to get back to you. How you doing? For you new watchers or listeners, I'm Monte Cagle, and I just spoke to you a little while ago, the last time, about the situation of 2012, December the 21st. Is it the end of the world? And in my last little um, talk, I said that it's not going to happen. Uh, December 2012 will happen, but it is not the end of the world, as I said before. It's not the end of our physical world as we know it. Just a little summary. And things are there will be lots of changes in the future, and 2012 could be the starting point of it, but the world is progressively becoming worse and worse. And without be the, but as, once again, 2012, December 21st, is not the end of our physical world, and it's not the destruction of the world, and it is not total annihilation of mankind. Okay, there's a lot of beliefs, and I just want to say something again. I just did a little more research, and I found out that people are actually killing themselves, which is really sad, in fear of what's going to happen in 10,000 this coming December. And that's a really sad thing to happen. I wish they didn't, but I hope that those of you who were thinking of doing it, maybe with all of us speaking and saying what we feel, and giving a more confident look at what will happen in December 2012, and people might think twice about killing themselves. Also, I said these things because some of you may ask, well, how do you know it's not the end of the world in 2012? Well, I've listened to a lot of different arguments so far, scientific arguments, spiritual arguments, and astrologers and soothsayers and magicians and the whole bunch, a lot of people. And, well, I'm on the side of, I believe, the biblical term of the end of the world. And I believe that God's really real, and I'm more the creationist side. And I believe also with those that there's a young earth. It's not an old earth, millions of years old, and it's debatable, and it's a lot of debates been going on for years. That's not the subject now. I was a biochemist, studied biochemistry in college and high school, and that was my field of choice until I had some very outstanding things happen to me that, to me, made me believe in the more creation side of things and not the evolution side or atheistic side of life. I do believe very much in God. I believe very much in Jesus Christ. Although I'm not so religious, but I know He's there from things that happened to me in my life, and I received Him in my life. So, studying the other side of the coin, I became more sure of my faith. I've always had faith from a little child. My parents took me to the church, and I was surrounded by many Christians in my family. My grandfather, who I admired very much, was an elder in the church system, and I really appreciate the things he taught me. And I've learned a lot from him and a lot from other people. And then later on, I had a personal experience in my life, not so much taught or from the experience of others about God and Jesus Christ, but I had a personal experience happen to me that consolidated my faith in Jesus Christ. So I tend to gravitate to the Bible, although I do read other scientific books on different subjects, because education is good, and it opens us up to a lot more ideas and possibilities than being, let's say, single-minded or bigoted about a certain thought or a certain way of thinking, because God really likes us to learn. So basically, I something simple I'd like to share with you today. It's just, I've seen it a lot, and if you will just read the Bible, let's say more or less the New Testament, because it's more basic for us today. The New Testament, and it's like Old Testament's more historical, but I love the words of Jesus because he was very simple, and that the average layman or the average person could understand him very clearly, and he wasn't so complicated. And like he said, he wanted us to all understand him, and he made his speeches and his sermons and things he said so simple that a child could understand, which is so cool, because basically we're all childlike. We have that little child inside of each of us. So one of the nicest things he said about the future, or he gave a very simple idea of what would happen just before he would return to earth, was in Matthew 24. It's a very good chapter, very clear, not complicated, and many things he said in Matthew 24 are happening today. 1, 2, 3, and it's a certain outline of events that should happen. So this is one reason why I particularly do not believe that 2012 is the end. And it seems that the whole world has been following those basic things that were put down in the Bible. That's debatable for some people, but if you really look at historical facts and follow the things that were predicted in the Bible, they correlate very well. So, from what Jesus said, basically, 2012, December 21st, 2012, will not be the end of life as we, or the end of the world. There could be a lot of changes. I won't deny that. But it's exciting. It's a little discouraging too, and a little scary. But there's a happy ending to the story. So if you just don't give up, don't get discouraged, don't kill yourself, keep going. Everything's under control. That's just something else I'd like to talk to you about. Everything's under control. You don't have to worry. It's all organized. Whether good things happen, bad things happen, there's a boundary of all these things that are going on around us that will not be able to pass it of total annihilation. So it's discouraging, but it's encouraging, because the quicker things get worse, the quicker things will get better. So just, if you'd like to know more, just log on to our website. I'll keep sending out some of the things that I've learned, and maybe some of the things that I've learned can encourage you and help you to struggle, like make it through these up and coming days. So, like I said before, just relax and do the best you can. Love your neighbors, love your family, love the people around you, and keep looking up, and don't worry, because everything is under control. And like I said, December 21st, 2012 is not the physical ending of the planet. Although there's a lot of things happening, but it's going to get better after the worst thing happened. And I'll probably see you, if I don't die of some accident or something, I'll probably see you again after 2012. See you later. Thanks for listening. And don't forget to log onto the website, www.thecagleFamily.com. See you later, and thanks for listening.
People walking around so sad today. Things are really bad now, what can you say? It's just getting worse all the time, oh yeah. so many crazy things, it just blows your mind. But I got a tip that can help see you through. Listen, little brother, here's what you gotta do. Gotta keep on smiling, smiling when you're sad. Before you know it, you'll be so glad. Gotta keep on smiling, smiling when you're blue. Before you know it, you'll be happy too, yeah. And if things don't seem to work out right away, brother, take the time to stop and pray.